Hello everyone, welcome to part 188 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 8. So we will continue working on the currency converter that we have started in last video. We have seen in last video we able to create the currencies table with migration and able to add some currencies with the help of seeder. Okay, and we able to display the currencies in enemy panel as well with active inactive status. It's working fine. Active inactive, you can able to make the currencies active and inactive from the admin panel. So in this video we are going to work on add edit functionality and also delete functionality for the currencies, and after that we are going to display these currencies at the front end to help the user from various countries to know the currencies, whichever currency is that the user can able to see in that currency the price of the product. Okay, so let's start. First of all, we are going to update the currencies blade file. We need to make sure that we have the add and edit currencies link. Okay, so we will go here and we'll see add currency link is already there. We have already updated. Okay, and also check once that if we are having the edit currency link. So edit currency link is also there, and we are passing the currency id in add edit currency link as well. Okay, so see if the add edit currency is without any currency id, it means that we are adding the currency, and if it is with the currency id, it means that we are editing the currency. So we are going to add the common route for currency as well, like we have done for other routes, like we have done for the products brands. You can see we have the common route for add edit. In the complete admin panel we have the common route for all the modules. Okay, so once again we have the common route. I'm going to copy this route, only just few changes we need to make. See, I am going to paste here, just replace the brand with the currency here. It's the route is add edit currency, and here we are going to make it in currency controller. We are going to make its function, and the function name will be add edit currency. Okay, so this is the function name, and here you can see if we are going to use add edit currency, then it means that we are adding the currency, and if we are using with the currency id, then it means that we want to edit the currency. So we are specifying id here, id of the currency, along with the question mark. So it means it's the optional. id can come or cannot come. It's the optional parameter here in our route. Okay, so we are going to create the function in currency controller. Here we are going to create the function. That function is add edit currency function. Okay, public function. Okay, so it has been created. So we are going to modify this function here. Here we are going to make it add edit currency like this, and here we are going to pass two things. Request is required whenever we will add the currency, add or edit the currency from the form. Then we are going to insert the poster data, and one more thing, $id equal to null. So it means id can come or id may come or may not come. Okay, so if the id is coming, it means it is for edit, and if the id is not coming, then it means that a client wants to add the currency. Okay, so here also we are going to write like this: if id is empty, then it means that it's for add currency, and if id is not empty, if id is coming, then it means it's for edit currency. So in case of add currency, we have the title add currency. Okay, and also we have the currency here. We will take the currency variable to add the new currency. So here we will define new currency here in case of add. Okay, so here the new currency will come, and message, the message we are going to show after after adding the currency. Here we then we want to show the message, this message currency added successfully. So this is in the case of add. So what we are going to do in the case of edit, I am going to copy this one and will paste here. In case of edit, we will mention here edit currency, and here in case of edit, so we are having currency from the currency id, so here we will mention it like currency find the that details from the id. So here we will mention the id like this. So here we will mention currency edited successfully or currency updated successfully like this. Okay, so this is the in the case of edit currency. So here we will also add the poster data. If the data get posted from the form, then we are going to accept the data here. Okay, so here we are going to accept the data is method post. Okay, because data gets posted from the form. So here we are going to do $data $request all. We are going to debug first of all. We are going to debug the data like this. Pre here print error. Okay, dollar data. Okay, like this. But we still not returning to any blade file. We have not created any blade file so far, so we need to create one blade file here for editing the currency. Okay, so here we are going to return view. Here we are going to create the blade file under admin dot currencies dot add edit currency, add edit currency. Okay, so here with compact title, then we are going to pass the currency as well, currency like this. Okay, so we are going to create this add edit currency blade file under currencies folder, and we are going to return title. We are having this title and currency. Even we have add the new currency or we want to edit the currency, in both cases we are going to we are going to return the currency to the add edit currency blade file. So let's create add edit currency blade file inside the ecom6 folder, resources folder, views folder, admin folder. Here we have the currencies folder we have created last time. So we are going to create one file here, php touch is the command to create the file. Touch what is the file name? Add edit currency. So this is the file name. We can simply paste added currencies dot blade.php, added currency.blade.php. Okay, so this file has been created. Now we can check once. So this file has been created successfully inside the folder. So now we can write add edit currency like this. Okay, so here we are going to write the code for adding and editing currency. We want the form, and we can get the form from some other page, not need to do from scratch. Okay, so we can copy add edit brand and we can paste it here, and after that we can make the changes here. Okay, so simply we can change here, like in case of brands, currencies will come up. Okay, so here as well, in case of this brand, we are going to replace all currency. Brand is anywhere else, we are going to check once. Here it is. Okay, currency, but here we are going to specify the currency code. Enter currency code. Okay, here also we are going to enter currency code, and next field is exchange rate. Exchange rate. Okay, so here here we are going to mention exchange rate like this. Okay, so now We are going to check once. Brand is not there. Okay, fine. Now we can click on add edit currency. Here we can click on add currency. Here you can see it's coming, but its edit currency is coming. It must be coming as add currency when id is empty, and here the id is empty. So here in place of edit add currency must come. So we will check once. We will check where is the title. Okay, so we are going to check once edit currency. Edit currency, where is the currency? Okay, so we are going to check the title here. The title is fine or not. We're displaying the title as well, but it's not fine. No issue. We are going to check it like this: echo dollar title. Okay, here we are going to check once. Okay, so edit currency is here. Okay, we can check. Here is the mistake: dollar id equal to null. Okay, equal to empty. Okay, so that's why it is going in else condition every time. Okay, so we have I have the mistake here. Okay, id equal to empty. Now it must work fine. Now check once. Here add currency is coming fine. Okay, so now we can remove this one. Okay, so now it's the add currency. Now we can able to add currency, any currency we can add. Okay, and submit, then the currency will get submitted. Check once, like if you will add yen, and here rate, any rate I can rate 120, then submit. So it's coming here, so it's fine. So now we are going to add so now we can add this currency in our table, and for that we just require to write here currency. See, currency is already there. You can see the currency is already defined. Only the values we need to insert. Okay, so one value is the currency code. We are getting the currency code. Okay, and data currency code, this one currency code, and another one is the exchange rate. Okay, exchange rate, and now we can simply save dollar currency save like this. Okay, so now we can we can flash the success message session flash. Here we are already having the message here. Just we need to return this message in our session success message, and after that we are going to redirect the admin to the currencies page, currencies like this. Okay, so now we can check once, like it is working fine. I am going to remove the die here. I will go back once and will refresh. I will add one more thing you need to do. You can add here few of the checks, HTML checks. You can simply add here the HTML checks like required. Okay, so currency is required. You can add in both cases, and also see exchange rate will always be in number, so you can add the type number. Okay, so now we can check once, like if we want to add the yen currency, its value is 120. Click on submit, and you can see the currency added. Successful message is coming, yen 120 exchange rate, so it's adding. Okay, so we can if you want to make this status active initially, so we can simply make its status active first time. Otherwise no need to give this. You can make the status active from here as well. Okay, so it will active the status. Otherwise, if you want to active the status while adding the currency, here just write currency status equal to 1. Okay, so now we can able to add the currency. Now let's try with edit. I want to edit this currency. Data is not coming here, so we need to pass the data first of all, and we need to get the data here as well. Here name is coming, so we need to replace the name with the currency code, and here we need to replace the name with the exchange rate. Okay, now the data must come here. You can see the data is coming now. Now see, we can able to update the currency, like yen 130 is the currency. Now see, we can able to update currency, updated successfully. So currency, we can able to update the currency as well. Okay, so now we can able to add edit the currency. Okay, you can add further checks if you want. You can add the Laravel validations as well. Okay, and for adding the Laravel validation, you can simply open some other controller, like open the brand controller, and here in add edit form you can see the validations are already there. Just copy this validation and paste there, and some rules changes you need to do. Okay, so that you can do like after this one. Yeah, so here currency validation, and here first validation is currency code, and currency code we can replace it like this. Currency code must be valid. Okay, currency we will give here currency code is required. Currency code is required, and here valid currency code is required. Like if there is some numeric, okay, or there is some special character, then it will say valid currency code is required. And other than currency code, we can add validation for exchange rate as well. Exchange rate, so exchange rate must be in integer. Okay, so we can simply add here integer, and here also we can add for exchange rate check we need to add. What I can do, I can just copy these checks and paste here, and in place of currency code I will write here exchange rate. Required check, first of all exchange rate is required, and second check is integer. For integer, valid exchange rate is required. Okay, so now we can able to try once, like if you will add something like some character you are going to add. First it is saying it enter a number. Okay, it is not allowing here itself because we have added type number. Okay, and if you will add some character here, then and here as well you will give some number, then again it is saying valid currency code is required from here. Okay, so we have added these checks successfully. Now you can add another currencies. These are the currencies that we have so far. You can add another currency like AED. AED is currency for Saudi Arabia, I think. Okay, so it's dirham, actually AED to uh, INR. Okay, so we can have its currency as well, like exchange rate is 20. Submit. Okay, so it's working fine. So the last thing, so we can make it active as well. So the last thing that we want to do here is to delete the currency as well if we want to delete. Okay, so let's quickly do it. So I will just copy paste the things for delete. Okay, so it's very simple. We are already having the delete functionality we have done lot of times. Okay, so see its route, we can copy its route from some other route like brand route. Here we will just give the delete currency here. Okay, delete currency, and here currency controller, and here in this we will create the function like delete currency function. Okay, so this function we are going to create inside currency controller, but we are going to copy that function from somewhere else, like from brand controller. Okay, so we can simply paste this one, and we'll make change here. Instead of brand, we are going to make it currency. Okay, so that is done, and anything else done. Okay, so it is simple. And like if I want to remove the AED, it is asking, are you sure you want to remove the AED? Okay, so yes, delete it, otherwise cancel. If I cancel, it will not delete, and if I will click on yes, delete it, then it is going to delete the currency. Your currency, that currency has been deleted successfully. Okay, so our currencies module in admin panel is over. Now we want to show the currencies at the front end at detail page. Okay, so that thing we are going to do in next video, so stay tuned for that. And if you have any queries, then you can surely contact me. So do subscribe the channel and join the channel to get the complete code. Okay, so you will not get the this code anywhere on internet. Okay, so you can easily get this code of just a few bucks you need to pay. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.